Hello everybody, this is Ralph Reyes for Club Solutions Institute. Welcome to a new week. With the new week, we've got a new course that we're launching, and that is Alan Leach's course on sales management secrets. It's an excellent course. I just got done writing the quiz questions for it. It is fantastic. And I'm really going to recommend that you get on there and watch it because it talks about just the impact of getting better in the real basic element of membership sales. And that is lead conversion and sales close and how to do that. And he talks about very clearly if you were just to get incrementally better, and I calculated if you could get 10% better on both of those things, converting your existing leads to tours and then closing 10% better on your closing ratio on your tours, what the financial impact could be on that. And I guarantee you it's far more than the cost of the institute that you're paying. So average dues, let's call it 125 just for a round number. And if you were able to improve your ratios from 50% to 60%, so 10% better on those two ratios, that's $160,000 to $180,000 a year just by those amount of improvement. So not having to spend any more in marketing, but being able to use the leads you have in order to get better. So how do you do that? Is by having a really strong sales system. And he talks about what that looks like. And then the second thing is sales training. He says they're relentless about their training on how many hours they spend training their existing people and their new people, but ongoing their training is just rigorous. And they can see that over the course of time from when the person is new at 3 months, at 6 months, at 9 months, at a year, how their closing ratio increases. And Alan does a great job of explaining that in a very clear way. So the return on investment of just those two, getting better at those two elements is just incredibly high leverage for you and your membership department. So highly recommend you do that because I think it would pay dividends. Now, sales training is one of those things that Alan mentioned. And I was going through the different courses we have in the Institute. We've got at least 7 courses that you could tap into that are going to help you and your membership team get better and help you improve in those ratios that he talked about. So first, if you need to get better at just the fundamentals in your department, we've got the 3 introductory courses. One was with Scott Gillespie on Sales 101. And then we had Chris Stevenson did the next level, and that's on sales culture. And then the third one was Jared Cogswell. And he was talking about the metrics around the sales department and some of the other ratios and KPIs to look at. So those are the first 3 right off the top. Then maybe you're onboarding a new membership director. Bill McBride does a masterclass on membership director sales training. It is fantastic. It starts from the very beginning, from the psychology of selection, through team, through training new people. So top to bottom, excellent course just in and of itself. If you need to go deeper with your team, maybe you've got a little more advanced team and you want to heighten their skills, they're already pretty skilled. Tom Nishikawa does a course on gap selling. And I talked about this before, but it's really about having those conversations with the prospect and being able to listen, but identify what their problem is you're solving for them. And Tom does an awesome job of taking you through that. And then if you were working within the high tension department of the sales office, Amy Bishop does this great course on emotional intelligence, but really within the framework of the membership office. And Amy's been a membership director for a really long time, a very successful one. And she's studied emotional intelligence a lot and how it relates to creating a positive, motivating work environment in the sales office is key to keeping our membership people motivated and up and emotionally in the right place. So then if you're looking for something on pricing, you want to think about, hey, am I pricing appropriately? Am I leaving money on the table with my pricing? Is there an opportunity to raise prices? Alan Leach also has an excellent course on pricing and how to price and the psychology of pricing and how that all comes together. So there is a great selection of courses. What we're working on with the Institute is really focusing on how we can help you do better in your revenue generating places. Obviously, membership sales is one, and personal training sales management is another one that we're really focused on building out. So check out Alan's course. It went online yesterday on Monday, and have a fantastic week. Thanks.